Good morning, hay balers.
Where?
Heading over to a local place. We got about 60 acres of hay on the ground cut. We're gonna bale about 30 or 40 of it. Then we're gonna cut about another 80. Hopefully get that done before 10 o'clock tonight. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully we'll get that done. Sharecropper's drink of choice, sparkling ice. That's all that's in there. No alcoholic beverages. Seriously, if anybody knows anybody with sparkling ice, I would take a sponsorship. Sparkling ice. That's the other silver can you see in the sharecropper's tractor. Diet Coke. I'd take an ice sponsorship too. I didn't have to steal my ice out of the refrigerator. An ice machine. This is a grounding cable. A Massey Ferguson tractor for some reason, or the one I own. It's just twice it just came loose from the frame. It's on the battery just fine. Your tractor will not want to start. It won't. You'll have to put mine's a shuttle shift, a mechanical shuttle. You have to get it just right before it will start, between the neutral or between the drive and the reverse. You fix that ground cable and that all goes away. Also the thing will start, but simple, easy fix. I spent $150 yesterday on a battery that luckily I didn't try to install. I just had it there. And I took the battery out because I'd had this problem before, like I said. And I checked it and it looked like on one end of this, it was welded, like it had been welding itself to the frame. I cleaned all that up, put the battery back in, starts lickety split. So check your ground cables on equipment. They get dirty, nasty, corroded, come loose. This one was loose as well. Like I said, your tractor will not start and your transmission will give you troubles. It will not. I think it has something to do with the neutral switch. But if you don't have proper connection, proper, I guess, voltage, that right there can be your culprit. Gonna go bale hay. Y'all come along. Boy, it's rough. Quit baling hay because it got too green, then we started cutting more hay. We got a whole bunch of hay left to cut. It's okay hay. It's not sprayed, not fertilized. It's just hay. It's just a lot of ground to cover. It'll make a lot of hay because there's a lot of ground. I don't know how big this pasture is. It's probably 60 acres. We have cut about 60 acres already. We've baled about 30 of it. We'll bale again tomorrow. That part, this part will come down. Now probably won't bale tomorrow. Probably bale Monday. It depends on how it dries. That seal on my cutter bar, I thought I fixed it, but I think the seal's busted. I've taken it apart 3 times, but I evidently haven't got it back in there quite like it needs to be. So about every 4 or 5 hours without stopping, and I'll check the oil, and I'll have to add about half of a gallon of gear oil to that cutter bar. But just slinging it out, it's on a little fender. It slings it out when I stand it up. I'm sure it's slinging it out right now, but maybe it's not slinging it all out, I hope. There's my brother over there. That's sharecropper number 1. He's over there cutting. There's little nose fingers in this field that we're trying to, we can knock those out. Then we've got a big rectangle we'll cut. Great big rectangle over there. We can jump on it together. That was like 20 acres. That made 40, I think 45 bales. So it wasn't great. It wasn't too bad. That's really good hay. Real clean hay over there. This is right beside me is where they did some dozer work. This is like this winter. So that's where there's a bunch of trees. And the landowner had it nosed out. He was going to build a pond right here, but it was determined that they didn't have enough dirt here. Too many rocks. I felt that thing. I probably slid over the top of a rock on that. I felt the rear end give a little bit. It scared me a little bit when that happened. I took a direct hit on that deal. Woo. Right now I'm putting them out. So 18 to 19 feet of cut hay into one row for baling. Got one cutter that's a little over 9 feet wide as far as the cutting width of it, and I got one that's a little over 10 feet wide. And there's no way that we are cutting exactly the width of that the cutter will cut, because you can't do that at any kind of speed. You'll have skips, and it looks terrible when you get done. I'm waiting on my brother here. He needs to clear out what's directly in front of me so I can make my turns. I don't know if you can see him, but that way, looks like he's kicking a bale out right now. Yeah, he's just kicking a bale out. He'll be coming up that fence line. You should see him right over in there. If you're wondering why I raised my rakes up, if you look over that way, there's a row of hay I just raked. My rakes would be in his way for his tractor. Anyway, I raise them up and get them out of his way so he can clear by me. Once he clears by me, I'll kick up the speed probably. And there he goes. So now we are clear. It can be a game of cat and mouse. Once I get away from him a little ways, it won't be too bad. I can kind of calm him down a little bit, but I got to get a little speed, get a little distance in between us. There's some rocks. There, I don't be seeing. Basically, we're still baling. We're getting real close. We have passed 200 bales for the day. This is what we have left. That is one really, really long windrow. It goes over that hill and goes further than it does from where I'm sitting to the top of that hill. Probably twice as far. We're still getting it. I have been in this tractor since probably 9:30 this morning. So I've spent over 9 hours in this tractor right now. I've burnt 3/4 of a tank of fuel, and I'm just raking, so I'm not really giving it a lot of gas. I'm tired, hungry, ready to go home. So I figure we'll have this thing done in about, I hope we're out here by 9 o'clock. We should be if we don't have any more breakdowns. The only breakdowns we had a stick got caught in our belts and it was ripping the twine, and we had some, or not twine, but wrap, and we had some wrap around a roller. He took off, and then I plugged my tire. I think it was yesterday, an old hole that I had in my tire, and the plug blew out, so I had to cycle over to the truck, put 2 plugs in it this time, double the plugs up. I hope it lasts until we get done today. I can get it fixed the correct way. But anyway, we're getting closer and closer. It's 8:06. It's been 48 minutes since I last checked in. About 10 long rows and some short rows around this corner. I can't wait. I can't wait.